Good morning. It is Monday, April 20th. 420 blaze it. And today we're going to try Bones Coffee's Smorey time. That's right. We're finally back to Bones Coffee. It's been so long since I've had Bones Coffee. Honestly, it's been as long as between now and the last Cozy Bud I did on Bones Coffee. And I'm just so excited to try them again. And here we have the bag featuring a Sasquatch, a werewolf, and the signature Bones Coffee skeleton gathered around a campfire having some s'mores, having a grand old time. S'mores are the go-to campfire snack. A starry night in the woods, hanging around the fire with some friends, and telling spooky stories. It doesn't get any better than that. Our Smorey time captures that feeling and puts it in your coffee. Medium roast, 100% Arabica beans are infused with chocolate and toasted marshmallow flavor with a hint of sweet graham cracker. I'm very excited to try this, as I say in like every episode of Cozy Bud. Now let me just get this pulled open, and let me make sure all the grounds are on the bottom of the bag so that when I open it, none of it falls out onto the fucking counter, because it was like shipped kind of like this, so there were a lot of the grounds were like towards the top of the bag. Anyway, tricky, bro. Why am I having a hard time opening this? There we go. Jesus. Ooh, that is almost sickeningly sweet. Definitely smells like marshmallows though. Let us get this in here. Time to brew this bad boy up, and I'll catch y'all in a few minutes. Okay, so the reason that there's so long between episodes right now is because I am depressed. Sure, I had a really great vacation in DC at the beginning of March. After that, everything just kind of took a nosedive. I'm not gonna lie. Like the weekend after I got back, I had the worst food poisoning that I've ever had in my life. And then I went to a Baby No Money concert. That was pretty fucking cool. But since then, it's just been back to the same old routine. Sit at home, play on the computer, go to work, do it again, rinse and repeat. The only thing that changed is that I got my hair dyed, and it's already fading. You can see these blonde streaks, which I'm not complaining about, actually. I think the blonde streaks give it like a cool contrast, but I'm like that. That's why I don't dye my beard when I dye my hair. I like the contrast. This is only the third time I've washed it since I dyed it almost 2 weeks ago. So, what the fuck? But yeah, it's just, I'm kind of in a slump right now. I have a couple of trips coming up soon, so hopefully that'll help give me the little brain boost that I need. But yeah, for the most part, I've just kind of been not really wanting to do much but make Let's Plays and stream occasionally. Even streaming has taken a nosedive. I've decided I'm no longer going to treat streaming like it's a job, and I'm not going to make a schedule anymore. If I stream, I stream. If I don't, I don't. I'm not going to fucking stress about it because I don't need any more stressors in my life right now. Like, I haven't even been reading as much. I haven't read as much this year in general compared to last year. What have I finished this year? I think it's only like 2 books. Let me check Fable. I've only finished 2 out of my goal of 12 books so far this year. And if you're wondering what those books are, those were Christine by Stephen King, and I reread The Color of Magic by Terry Pratchett. I mean, it's kind of like this at the beginning of every year, just in general, but I also just haven't been making as much music. Original music, I should say. I did make 4 songs so far this year, but 2 of them are remixes and 2 of them are originals. As far as music goes, the beginning of every year is always kind of a slump. I don't really pick up music like one after another until like mid to late in the year. I mean, shit, between October of last year and December of last year, I made a whole dubstep album, which is dropping soon. I'll probably make a whole promo video about that, or at least I'll post something on my social medias. I don't know if I'm going to do a whole promo video. I don't know if anybody's going to watch a whole really short promo video of me talking about the album, but be on the lookout for that. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. Anyway, on to non-depressing topics. I've started watching movies that I've never seen before this year, so that's exciting. I started with The Princess Bride, which I thought was very whimsical, very fun. I don't like that I've only watched it just now, but I'm glad that I finally did watch it because that was a hell of a time. I also watched The Fifth Element, which is another just crazy ass movie that I really, really vibed with. I like that kind of like cheesy, weird sci-fi like action adventure. You see quite a bit of Mila Jovovich's boobs in what is a PG-13 movie. I was not expecting that. I'm not complaining because it's Mila Jovovich, but like, it is a PG-13 movie. I just wasn't expecting it. Also, that movie was very, very horny. It was way hornier than I expected, but I think it came out in 92, so I mean, like, things were a little looser back then, I think. The next movie on my first time ever watch list that I'm actually watching later today, as of this recording, is Spaceballs. Correct. I've never seen Spaceballs. Hold your comments, hold your comments. Everybody has cultural blind spots. Everybody has a piece of classic media that they haven't seen. So hold the comments about never seeing fucking Spaceballs, okay? If you saw the full list of movies that I have written down that I've never seen before, you would poop yourself. Listen, I know every coffee company has like a pull tab on their coffee bags, but I just like that it looks like a bone because it's Bones Coffee. Every coffee company has these on their bags, but it's Bones. Alright, so we're gonna do this the correct way this time. I can't remember if I did it the correct way in the last episode or if that was 2 episodes ago. There's such a gap between episodes at this point, I don't remember. Let us pour it in. I really need to get a new mug. This is an older mug. I need to get one that has Shadowsense logo on both sides of it, because this only has it on this side, and this is not the side I drink coffee out of my mug on. If you want your own Shadowsense mug, you can go to shadowsense.xyz. I have new merch coming soon. I have like 2 new designs, because I'm releasing an album next month. Ooh, it's gonna be fun. So stay on the lookout for those designs. I'll announce everything on socials. So let's try this just by itself. That's not bad. That's really not bad. It's a lot more chocolatey than like marshmallowy, and I do taste a little bit of graham cracker kind of sprinkled in there. I really like it. I really, really like it. I would drink this black if I wanted to. As I frequently stated on this channel, I'm not a person who drinks their coffee black, typically, unless I really, really have to. Or, in the case of Columbus, I just plain forget to order cream and sugar. I do have French vanilla in the fridge, but for something a little more neutral, I'm just gonna go with milk. Now it's already a sweet coffee, so I'm just gonna go 2 spoons of sugar this time. And once we have that all nice and stirred in there, it's a nice light brown color, it is time for the taste. So remember, this is just a little bit of milk, just enough to change the color, and 2 spoons of sugar, since it's already a pretty sweet coffee. Yeah, that's way more marshmallowy now that we've added some kind of cream to it. Way more marshmallowy, less chocolatey. The graham cracker is still there in the background. That just tastes like s'mores. It really just does. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You clicked on the video, you wanted to know what this coffee tastes like. It tastes like s'mores. If you want the more chocolatey taste in your coffee, I would recommend maybe less creamer, maybe just like a dash of creamer or a dash of milk or whatever you use, or just take it black in general, maybe put a little bit of sugar in it to help kill the bitterness in a black coffee. But you could take this both ways and you won't be disappointed. That is what she said. But yeah, unless you don't like s'mores, I don't really see a way you could go wrong with this coffee. Well, that was a delightful visit back to Bones. I need to pick up more of their stuff. They've come out with so much stuff since the last time I checked them out on the channel. So I'm gonna have to dig through their back catalog. If there's any coffees, teas, or hot chocolates you'd like to recommend to me, leave a suggestion in the comments. Thank you guys so very much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.